Shall this bitch smack me, boy?
Usually when we look at a Forbes list, well, I can't speak for everybody. I know me. When I look at a Forbes list, is most of the time it's about net worth. Now, unless I'm on the late freight, I guess Forbes is switching it up. Now they're releasing greatest rappers list. Really, Forbes? Y'all trolling, right? Y'all really trolling. Now, for those of y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, Forbes just released. I don't remember how long ago they did. I believe it was this month, if I'm not mistaken. But they Forbes released a top 50 Forbes 50 greatest rappers of all time list, and I'm just looking at this list, and as I've looked at it multiple times over since I first laid my eyes on it, and I must say, as a hip hop head, I am beyond offended. I'm offended by the rankings where each rapper is ranked on this list. I'm offended by some of the people on this list that I feel should not be on the list. And I'm more offended of the rappers that you don't have on this list. I'm not even gonna get into the particulars of the people that I feel shouldn't be on the list. I'm not even gonna do that because the people that's not on the list is what pissed me off the most about this list. 50 greatest rappers. This inspired me to create my own. I haven't made it yet. I'm gonna do another episode. This is just me reacting and sending a message to Forbes, and I was wondering, the person or people that work for y'all company, what kind of drugs were they were they binging when they created this list? Because like I can't even believe some of the people that's on this list. Like seriously, like people don't even belong on this list is on here. The thing about lists like this, even in sports, talking about the greatest you 50, top 50, top 10, top 5, top 25, top 100, NBA top 75. See, when they release lists like this, they don't never put the criteria. So in this case, Forbes just released a 50 greatest rapper list. It's just say Forbes 50 greatest rappers of all time. And then it has the 50 greatest rappers who they feel the 50 greatest rappers of all time. It doesn't have no criteria. This is based off impact, skill set, classic albums, hits, verses, Popularity is none of that. Legendary moments, it's none of that. It is just strictly 50 of who Forbes feel are the 50 greatest rappers of all time. Now, I'm just gonna say this. Since I've seen this dumb list, I needed a day because I first seen it yesterday, and I called a few of my people very upset. I'm a little more calmer now than I was before, but I'm still upset about this list because I feel there has to be a certain criteria when you're creating these kind of lists. This for everything: music, sports, movies. It has to be a criteria. People can create these kind of lists and it could just be whatever they want it to be with no kind of explanation of why they feel this person is the greatest rapper, greatest basketball player, this the greatest movie, anything. We need to start listing the criteria when you're creating these kind of lists. Jadakiss is not on the list. Beanie Siegel is not on the list. Scarface is not on the list. Ludacris is not on the list. T.I. is not on the list. Twista is not on the list. Cool G Rap is not on the list. KRS-One is not on the list. Foxy Brown is not on the list. That's just to name a few. Big Pun is not on the list. I don't know how y'all feel about Big L, but I feel Big L should be on the list. Big L's not on the list. No Papoose on the list. What are y'all basing this list off of, bro? Seriously. What are y'all basing this list off of? Because there's like the people that I just named, and then it's still more out there that we can name. The rankings. This is another issue with me. You doing a 50 greatest rappers list? That's not an easy list to create, bro. That's not easy. That's hard. I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, man, I'm gonna make my own list. I don't have 50 rappers. I could think of 50 rappers, but I'm just making the list. I gotta write it down. So stay tuned. We're gonna revisit this top 50 thing. Now, let me just drop a few names on you that is on the list. First off, Jay-Z is number 1 on the list. I don't have a problem with that. DMX, number 23. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. Seeing that DMX is one of my top 5 greatest rappers of all time. So if I'm doing my 50, DMX is in the top 5. Biggie is not even in the top 10. Okay. Let's see who else was on the list. Raekwon the Chef is not on the list. What are we doing here? No Redman on the list. I'm just thinking, you know, as I'm talking to y'all, I'm thinking of more rappers that's not on the list. Yeah. No Redman. Are you crazy? I've seen Black Dog is not on the list. Wow. Okay. So I'm trying to figure this out. What's the criteria of this list for us? When y'all put this list together, whatever drug addicts y'all got working for y'all over there that created that list, what is the criteria? What do these rappers have done in their career for y'all to rank them where y'all rank them? Y'all have J. Cole ranked higher than Tupac on this list. I'm a J. Cole fan, so don't look at me as attacking J. Cole, but I wouldn't rank J. Cole over Tupac on any hip hop list, respectfully. Andre 3000 is not in the top 10. Busta Rhymes is not in the top 10. Yes, ASAP Rocky's number 15. I don't know how I feel about that. ASAP Rocky is not whack. I'm not saying that. I like ASAP, but I don't think I would put ASAP Rocky in the top 15. On my top 15, my 15 greatest rappers, sorry, ASAP Rocky don't make the cut. And you have a few people on this list that don't even write their raps. Interesting. They got Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, LL Cool J on the list. Those are pioneers. MC Light, pioneer. Those are pioneers. Nelly Mel is a pioneer. Y'all have KRS-One. Y'all don't have Cool G Rap. Slick Rick is not on the list. I don't know how people feel about Slick Rick. Like I said, I have to create my list. I got to sit down and actually think about it to see if, like, as far as I'm concerned, the people that they have on the list who I feel don't belong, y'all can put Slick Rick in there, KRS-One. Like, come on, man. And then where LL Cool J's ranked is crazy because LL Cool J did everything before everybody. So whatever some of your favorites is doing right now, LL Cool J probably did it first. Yeah. I don't understand Forbes. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.